What's going on? Black Student Success is back in the building. This is Miss Andrea, Miss Drea, Mr. Macaron. What's going on, students? What's going on, parents? I am back. I felt like I haven't did a video in a while. As you guys see, that I'm inside. I'm not on the deck because deck season's over with. So today we're going to talk about going to career fairs, especially for my undergraduate and graduate students, or just folks who are transitioning out of college, right? So as you guys know that I do a lot of career fairs, I do a lot of info sessions, and I come across, amazing, brilliant, talented college students who attend these career fairs and don't have a clue of what's going on. You can tell that they're just like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? They're not walking around with like a portfolio or a notebook in their hand. They're just there. And so I just wanted to drop a video on the do's and don'ts on what to do when you go to a career fair. First thing that you should do is know what time the career fair starts. Sometimes you have career fairs that start, let's say 10 to 2. Sometimes they may, last all day and they may have a keynote speaker. So make sure that you are prepared and you know what time you're supposed to be there. Also, dress to impress, just for success, because you never know. You may get an opportunity to get hired on the spot. You may get an opportunity to attend that graduate school that you always dreamed of on the spot. You have to make sure that you are professionally dressed and that you are professionally making that first impression first. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. So when I was in high school, there was a HBCU, historically black college and university, college fair at the local Reggie Lewis Center in Roxbury, right down the street from my high school. I was like, okay, oh my God, I'm going to HBCU. So, I make sure I was prepared because I knew what time we started. It was right after basketball practice. So I was able to, get freshened up, take a shower, and have my professional clothes on. And at that time, I wanted to also, I wanted to go. I knew I always wanted to go to Tuskegee, but there were so many other schools. I'm like, well, let me check them out and see if they have my major. So I remember I went to Bethune-Cookman College. That was one school I did want to attend it. And I was like, oh my God, they're here. And I went straight to them and got accepted on the spot because I was professional. I was prepared. I had my questions. They even waived my application fee. So that's why you have to make sure that you're prepared when you go to these career fairs. So that's number 2. Number 3, the dues of career fairs. Know what companies are going to be there. So if you are a social worker, if you're a psychology major, you're a sociology major. So if you're in liberal arts, is it worth your time going there? Yes, it's worth your time going there because let's say you want to go into industrial organization psychology. And let's say IBM is there and they're looking for someone in your field that needs to help reorganize and restructure the hierarchy of the organization. So why not attend? Let's say there's the Department of Human Resources like we have here in Alabama that's looking for social workers straight out of undergrad school, right? Yes, you need to attend. So I always say every student should attend career fairs and be prepared. Also, make sure you have your resumes on point. When you go to career fairs, at least you should be going to, I'm going to say 8 tables. And make sure you have about, if you're going to 8 tables, have about at least 15 resumes on the spot, ready to be printed out, given to the recruiter so they can look at it and say, okay, you have the skills that we need. So make sure that you have your resumes on point along with being professionally dressed, right? Also, another do that you should, go to the career fair with. Make sure that you are paying attention, eye contact, confidence. So having the courage and the confidence to go to these tables, introduce yourself, have a 60-second pitch on who you are, what you can bring to the table. Also, to making sure that you have questions to ask, answer the questions that they're asking you because that's very important. Because it's kind of like a motivational interview. If you guys don't know what a motivational interview is, it's pretty much why you motivated to come to this career fair in the first place, why you motivated to even go to these certain tables, to even talk to these recruiters, right? And they're motivated to get to know you. So act like, don't fake it till you make it and act like it. Make sure that you're exuding that confidence that you're excited to be there at the career fair. So I'll definitely say that. So let's get into the don'ts. because I see this all the time with students. Do not go to the career fair with your friends. If you do go there with your friends, there's like an asterisk by that. Make sure that you're not going to the table with your friends to get candy, because you know there's candy, there's all type of good stuff there, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna get the pens and I'm gonna get the candy, and you're not talking to the recruiters. We're gonna make sure that we have a strategic plan on why we're at the career fair. If you have to separate from your friends and then y'all collect y'all notes later, make sure you do so. But don't just go there with your homies, with your tribal folks, and then you're not getting anything accomplished. Remember, you're going to the career fair to get a job, to get information about a job, or if you're trying to further your education at the graduate school level, make sure you do that. Don't just go there to collect the goodies and then you outie 5,000. Number two, make sure you don't come in there with jeans on. Make sure you are professionally dressed. So I don't want to see you with anything on. I want to make sure that you have your hygiene on point. So make sure you're not coming in there looking raggedy. Your hygiene not on point. Make sure our teeth is brushed. We are, exuding the excellence that we have been taught, that we're dressed for success. Don't just come in there with nothing iron. Make sure that's your iron. You have a tie on. If you don't have to have a suit on, gentlemen, make sure you have a tie, a nice blazer, a nice sports jacket, slacks on. You're clean. If you got two outfits, make sure you wash it 2 days before and hang them up and iron them. We can make the best out of limited resources. For my ladies, make sure that you are dressed to impress. Make sure that your dress is at a certain length. Or if you don't want to wear a dress, make sure you're wearing slacks. Make sure that's the appropriate length as well. So just make sure that you're not just throwing on any type of attire. Number three of the don'ts. Don't come unprepared. So what I'm saying is just don't show up like, I think it's a career fair. Someone told me about it, because that's showing that you're not interested in your, being present, also in your future, because this is doing that time for a lot of people. People are graduating in December, which is next month, in a few more weeks. People are graduating in May, which will be a few weeks when you blink your eyes, right? Because the way that time is going. So make sure that you are being prepared. Don't come unprepared and don't be like, oh, I don't know why I'm here. Make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a vision for your life. Make sure you know what you're doing. Another don't is don't just be like, well, you don't got nothing to offer me. I'm just going to collect candy. Go there with intentions and with a purpose of getting a job or going to graduate school or learning a new skill. Don't fake it till you make it, because people can see through that. Do not fake it till you make it and then thinking like, oh, it don't matter anyways. So make sure that you are prepared when you go to these career fairs. Make sure that you have a plan. Make sure that you are looking at the organizations who's going to be there. Make sure you take advantage of internships for those of my underclassmen who still have, that's freshmen, juniors, sophomores. I know I put it all out of order. Sorry. Look into internships. If your GPA is not a certain, requirement, make sure you state that, hey, I don't have, X amount of GPA. How can I, help because I'm academically challenged? Or what other internships that can be suitable for my GPA. For those who may not have the experience, don't be like, well, I don't have the experience. What organizations have you joined on campus? What volunteer work have you done? And make sure that you are selling that to the recruiter, because you probably will be the one that's like, oh, you know what? That person didn't have much work experience, but you know what? They had an amazing volunteer experience. They participated in National Day of Service. They did this and they did that. Make sure that you're being aware. Make sure you're exuding confidence. Making sure you're having the courage to speak up for yourself, and making sure that you are also being consistent. When they give you a business card, this is the last thing I'm going to say, make sure you reach out to them. And don't just take the business card and toss it to the side, because people give you their business cards for a reason and they want you to contact them. So this is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. This is Ms. Drea again for Black Student Success. You have any questions, you have any comments, put them in the comment section. Don't forget to check me out at www.browngirlfromboston.com. Don't forget to check out the Careerist Project, which will be launching in the new year, 2020. Make sure you're getting your vision right for 2020. If you have any coaching needs, life coaching, career coaching, make sure you hit me up at Drea, Drea, at browngirlfromboston.com, and we can discuss your life coaching and your coaching needs, because we are all looking to becoming the best version of ourselves holistically. So much love and light to you all. Peace.